In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
We know that she has a diagnosis of cancer, even though we don't know what it is, and we know that she's getting active treatment with chemotherapy.
Tests were done in hospital, and they discovered cancer afterwards.
Well, with all respect to the royal family, that kind of press release doesn't make a lot of medical sense. So this is something that would have at least been suspected before and confirmed during the operation.
Efter månader av spekulationer kom beskedet från det brittiska kungahuset. Prinsessan Kate har cancer. Enligt hovet trodde man inte att det var cancer när operationen genomfördes. Men tester efteråt visade att prinsessan har just cancer. Det är något som nu ifrågasätts av läkaren och professorn Jonathan Reiner.
When people undergo extensive surgery, they just don't go in for typically anymore for quote exploratory surgery. All of these operations are preceded by extensive imaging like CAT scans and MRIs. So the surgical team would have a very good understanding of what was likely to be the problem. And that would be confirmed by pathology. So a piece of the tissue removed, whatever the organ is, or the organ removed, or intestine, for instance, that goes directly to the pathology lab, often during the surgery. And sometimes whether something is cancer or not will dictate the extent of the actual operation. So it's very likely that the surgical team knew or had a good sense of what this was going to be prior to surgery, and that was confirmed at the time of pathologic testing during the operation. So this is something that would have at least been suspected before and confirmed during the operation.
Nu ska prinsessan av Wales genomgå en cellgiftsbehandling.
Some of the most common side effects of chemotherapy include things like lowering of your blood counts, which means your immune system sometimes can take a hit, both your white blood cells as well as your red blood cells. A lot of chemos can also have effects on things like nausea and vomiting, like gastrointestinal effects.
The recovery time after chemotherapy varies tremendously, but it's usually on the order of months. And for the young patient, though, they tend to recover faster for obvious reasons. And so on the one hand, we hate it when young people get cancer, but at the same time, they are the ones that recover best from the various chemotherapies and other surgeries and other therapies that we do.